I had what I would say a fairy tale childhood. A brother a year and a half older than me, and we were very close. And you know, I'd hang about with him a lot, and yeah, up until I was 12, you know, I never knew about any drink or drugs, never had arguments. It really was such a lovely, secure childhood. Obviously, I was heartbroken, my mum and dad splitting up. Yeah, because they split up when I was 12. And I found that very hard to accept. And not long after, my mum met my stepdad, who she's still with. And I just never, ever felt comfortable and like I fitted in. When I was 16, I fell pregnant with my first child, Lee. I was an apprentice car mechanic at the time, and I'd just come out of foster care, and I was living a bit of a party life, raving it was called, which I absolutely loved. You know, I knew I wanted to have a baby young, because I felt like I wanted something to love. It shouldn't be the case really, having a baby in that way, but I absolutely felt having a baby, I was going to be loved back and I was going to love this baby. I met a man called Chris when I was 18, so I had Lee. He had 2 children, they were my stepchildren, Justin and Charlene, and so I had 3 children at 18, 19, and then we had 2 children together, Carmen and Ryan. So by the time I was 21, I had 5 children. Chris was in prison at one point, so I was on my own with them. And people used to say to me, "How do you cope, Alli?" And I used to say, "I have to cope." Me and Chris's relationship, it wasn't good. He used to go to the pub a lot, and I used to wonder why, because I wasn't a drinker then. Yeah, we ended up having to, you know, had to end it. And it was really hard to be that mum to the children, as well as going through fights and arguments. I was, you know, going out with friends, and, you know, I thought having my children was going to kind of complete me, you know, and I wouldn't feel so lonely. But you know, I just wanted to have company, and that would be a case of going out with people. Wow. So I met Tony in my late 20s, and I absolutely fell head over heels in love, like I've never ever known. Obviously that love I have of my children, but it was different, you know, it was the relationship and the man that I'd always wanted, and he absolutely loved me back. But sadly, his life was in and out of prison, and I ended up in prison as well. And you know, it's not good to say, but me going to prison gave me the rest that I needed. Tiella, I had her at 34 years old. Tony always wanted us to have a baby together, and she happened. I always knew I was going to have this little girl with beautiful blonde curls. And yep, that happened. There's an age gap of 14 years with my youngest before her, Ryan. And she's all you want as a mother. So with all the challenges we've faced as a family, you know, it's all going in the right direction. She lost her way in church after losing her dad, but she's volunteering there now. She's so loved there, and just as I know I am, and it's an absolutely safe place. So a lovely friend of mine, Tracy, asked me if I wanted to go along to this coffee morning and they pray. And they was playing this DVD called The Bible, and I just wanted to keep listening about it. And yeah, I continued to keep going. We got baptised, me and Tiella, by the bishop in Ely and Sue Butler, and Tony was there, so proud that he was there. So was other family members there, and that was a beautiful day. Tony had come to C3 with me, thankfully, and he was saved there because he did put his hand up and he did try. Tony came along to Alpha with me. Actually, it weren't long before he passed away because he was so worried about dressing up smart. and not fitting in. And because I felt so comfortable there, I used to say, Tony, it's fine, you know, just be yourself. So when Tony died, I was 8 months sober, but I stopped going to meetings. I go to AA and NA, and I thought I was cured. I now know I will be in meetings for the rest of my life, and I will have to do my step work every single day and my prayers every single day, throughout the day. I managed to get sober during lockdown through having a button to press 24/7 if I was struggling. And I can still struggle today, but I know I've got the tools today, what to do with them. And I absolutely pray every single morning, asking for a sober day to God, and every single night without fail, thanking Him for that sober day. I think I've got amazing big plans ahead. You know, Jeremiah 29:11, for He knows the plans He has for me. Plans to prosper me, you know, not to harm me, to give me a future that I'm really excited about. For all the grieving and for all the heartbreak and for all the loneliness, I'm finding peace in my life now. I can just feel it saying it. You know, I'm being restored to a life that I never knew about before. And this is because of Jesus every single day, giving me this love, giving me, you know, it's almost like He talks to me to tell me, to reassure me. I am worthy and I am loved like I've never known love before. And I want everyone to feel this, what I feel. You know, I try for my family to see it from me. I know they see a different me. I love them so much that I want them to have this love that I have. God loves you unconditionally. You know, I can't express it enough.